Hi guys, and welcome to my live reaction of Shokugeki no Soma Chapter 251 and 252. yeah. I read 250 on my own time because that was the week that I was ill, and then last week I just timed stuff wrong. So yeah, but I avoided spoilers so we can do this double live reaction thing. And 250, there isn't really much to say about it. Like, Tsukasa won, very predictable. I had hoped that Ishiki could take 1 point, but he didn't, so, but that's fine. It was like a nice thing to just set up the surprise and his food and stuff like that. But now we've only got one card left in the fourth bout. Kobayashi Rindo versus Takumi Aldini. Another match that seems somewhat surprising or somewhat predictable, but let's see what happens. I mean, I do not see Takumi winning this one, no matter how much I love him. But I assume it's gonna be concluded within these 2 chapters, which is good for me, because then I don't have to wait. It looks like the preparations are reaching their climax. Who will serve the first ditch? You got this, Takumichi. Oh, this is the one thing that I knew was gonna happen, because I saw like a title on someone, but then I like closed my eyes and had to get that away from my YouTube channel. But Asami showing up, I think I saw that. Happy Valentine's! Oh right, it was Valentine's last week. Cute though. That'd be something one would be really into, that's right. Everyone, may I have your attention? I need to make an announcement. I did not know about this though. I thought he was just there to spectate. It's Headmaster Asami. Headmaster? Father. Whoa. Where was he this whole time? And what's the announcement? It's about this regiment de cuisine. I'm here to announce a change in the judging panel. Is he gonna take a seat there? It's like, why? For the remainder of this battle, I will be chairing the judges panel. Oh, who will he, not the girl, or Anne, whatever her name is, or Anne, I should call her. I still call her Anne. What in the world? As organizer of the Shokugeki, I had planned on watching quietly from the sidelines, but witnessing the valiant effort put forth by the members of the Elite 10, I couldn't help but get a little hungry, you see. You lot have tasted more than enough of the Elite 10 dishes. I'd like to vacate that tape. Wait, all of them? Huh? The heck are you on about? There's no way we'll let your bloody ringleader, the culprit himself, just take over the judging. Go home. Did you really think we just let that slide? Knowing him, he probably thought we would. He's the type of guy to ask you something crazy with a smile on his face. Yeah, they know him. We've also got the responsibility of seeing this match to its conclusion, one that was entrusted specifically to us. Besides, solo judging goes against the ideals of the WGO. Surely you are aware of this. In order to ensure absolute fairness and precise judgment even in the closest of battles, judging must always be done by multiple bookmen. It's quite like additive color mixing. In light, the more colors are added, the closer their union approaches pure white. No matter how non-parial they may be, a single person simply cannot judge fairly. That is the principle of absolute fair arbitration. Arbitration. I see. So I can't just wing it by myself. Then can you just join them? Wait, what is happening here? What is happening now? Then allow me to invite 2 trustworthy guests to join me. You all are... Decora! Courage! Are those their names? Oh, have you heard of them? I just haven't heard of them. The 2 of them are among the WGO's most respected officers. Oh my god! They're so pretty! Oh, what? Decora, I swear to God, you have my heart. What is happening? Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Okay. So Soma was able to find even in the WGO people that are willing to give themselves over to his ideals. I cannot stop looking at her. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Oh damn. Okay. What worldwide bodies? Respect it, that's a cool way to put it. We're the ones that trained your taste buds, weren't we, Anna? Ho ho ho. I want her to be animated right now. Oh my god. Courage and I guided you every step of the way till you finally became a full-fledged bookman. Forgotten that, have we? Ah, I see your body still hasn't grown. Is it perhaps why you yet bear this strange resentment towards us? What do you mean? Did you come all the way to Japan just to insult me? Really though, and it was such a dunce at first. Terrible at everything. On top of it all, she was so unrefined. Her outfits were a disaster. That's cute though. I love the braids. Look, here's a picture from back then. Whoa, she looked completely different then. Stop! Ah, here are these two pigtailed ones. She had the sort of frumpiness you'd get if you averaged these two. Wow. They somehow managed to drag me into this and make fun of me too. Frumpy? I love Ishiki's just there laughing. So basically you two are Anna senpai, huh? What's all this, headmaster? Why are you butting into your head into the middle of a battle? We don't need your help, alright? This wasn't a decision I arrived at alone, since Simon Dono has agreed as well. What now? Grandfather? This is something both commissioners have decided. There isn't a soul alive with the authority to overturn this. Besides, despite having come back to Japan for the first time in so very long, I haven't yet gotten the chance to taste my beloved daughter's cooking. And during the Moon Banquet Festival, a rather unwelcome obstacle got in the way. Someone got in your way? That was you. I guess there were some really rude dudes there, getting in the way of someone's stuff, food and stuff. I would like to see Asami taste Irina's cooking, just to see what he'd say. I hope he'd... yeah, I don't know. Understood. However, I will agree under one condition. In order to ensure that your judgments are indeed fair and impartial, one of us will also take part in your deliberations. That is the furthest I am willing to yield. Fine. You then remain. By the way, I'd have arranged a chair for you too, Courage, but my apologies. Is Irina's mother dead? Did they get divorced? Has she just disappeared? Oh no, I'm quite fine with the lab as well, Asami-sama. Oh my god, no. I'm still not over her, she's so pretty. There you have it. Please continue with your preparations. The judging from here on out will be done by us three. Yes, sure. Okay. Unexpected turn of events. How annoying, all of it. He really just hijacked a whole judging panel, that bastard. It's one good thing after another in these regimenting scene, huh? Pretty lucky. Yeah, you tell him, Yukihira. Huh, lucky? What the heck do you mean? I mean, you've come of your own free will, down here, down to the battlefield. That's a nice panel of Asami and his, like, 3 girls there, even though Anna's really not one of his girls. Now I get the chance to hit you straight on with my flavors. See, I was kind of hoping he'd just say I would hit you in the face, because we all know Asami deserves that. But you know, one can always hope that someone punches him at some point. Yukihira. Freaking headmaster, throwing water on our heated showdown. Even the great Rindo's gonna get annoyed. This don't sit right with me. Oh, she's super fired up. It's like she's channeling all of that straight into a curtain. What is spear squid? I'm gonna look this up real quick. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. Okay, I was unaware that that was what it was called. The theme ingredient for this card is spear squid. In mere moments, Rindo Senpai is gonna finish up her dish. So we begin with Rindo, eh? Bring the wine list, please. Sure. Takumi-kun, he keeps glancing over at Rindo Senpai. Wait, you're right. Oh, maybe he's noticing something, just like when he went up against Eison Senpai. Get them with that tenacity. I want to get inside Takumi's head, though. A few hours ago. Okay, here we go, the folk bout. You know you're not gonna take part, right, Yukihira? Aldini, I hear you're gonna take on Kobayashi. Megashima Senpai, yeah, my opponent is the second seed of the Elite 10. No qualms from me. I'll give it my best and go out there to win. Yeah, I hear you. I guess it's come to this because I couldn't beat her. But of all the people in this regimental cuisine, the person with the most discord in their heart is her. Well, just give her your best. That's all I've got to say. I want to know more about Rin, though. Kobayashi-senpai's expressions and words seem outwardly different from those of her usual lively self, but... Discord? What in the world did Megashima-senpai mean? What was that just now? That moment of uneasiness? Is she not just annoyed at Nakiri Asami's behavior? That air Rindo-senpai just gave off, for but an instant it was like a wild beast that senses danger, and desperately tries to threaten it as best as it can. Are we setting up Takumi's victory? That'd be so weird. I feel like not, but if this becomes a 2-1 to Rindo, wow. Ora. This ain't the time to date bundling, Aldini. I guess I'll just serve my dish first then. Right now, I need to focus on putting forth as much of my strength. Like, oh, we're not as far as I thought we'd be, so that means we probably won't get the conclusion next time. Damn. Okay. I'm really happy that I got another chapter. Rindo-senpai's barreled straight to completion. Thrash those rebels, just like Tsukasa-senpai, Rindo-senpai. The second seed heats the battle. She's still so pretty. God damn. What is it with all these pretty girls? I'm just kind of dying. Oh, right. I was like, yeah. Got more anime soon. Like, a month's time? Takumichi's also finished his preparations. What the? It seems both parties are going to serve at the same time. So now the members of our new judging panel will begin their tasting. The final card, the fourth bout, will soon draw to a close. Now then, how will it turn out? I mean, the thing is though, let's assume that Rindo by some means loses this one, right? Then you have Arena, Soma, and Takumi against Tsukasa. Then, like, it would be such a good way to set up how strong Tsukasa, if they had to go, like, through, okay, first Soma battles him, and then he loses, then Takumi battles him, and then he loses, and then Irina gets to battle him, and then she wins. Because it's all about tiring him out, because we know that he had that complete crash after that one fight that he had. So if he has to take three matches in a row, that'd be a really good strategy to wear him down. So I think I'd be okay with that, but I would need like an extremely good explanation for why Takumi would win this one, just because I don't see it. But there's obviously there's a point with the whole she has this card in her heart and stuff like that. So let's see what happens. But it just occurred to me that'd be really good just to like really show how strong Tsukasa is. It took 3 people to take him down. Anyway, why is he so pretty? So how can we get out of my house? Just no. How will the judging go? The theme ingredient was spear squid, right? What sort of dish did Takumi-kun make? That's calamari rapieni? Sliced squids that's been stuffed and baked in the oven to juicy perfection. A home-style dish made in the south of Italy, near the shores of the Mediterranean. It looks so good. Good. Nice Takamichi. It looks really good. I want to eat that. Wait a second. Is that really Rindo Senpai's dish? It's pretty dainty, isn't it? It almost looks like a cute little cake. This isn't like her. What's the matter, Rindo Senpai? Ah, how wonderful. Presentation really is the best part of cooking. Is it though? I mean, sure. You get an appetite when food looks good, but I'd rather have food look like a mess and taste really good than have food look like something really nice and then not taste as good. I mean, I don't really see it as the best part of cooking. We'll begin tasting with Takumi Aldini's dish. You're gonna start with the enemy's dish, Headmaster Sami? The piping hot calamari. That's so full of umami, I might just burn myself. I'm dying over her. Asami-sama, if you need to blow in yours, I will. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to eat the first bite in silence. Seriously though, it really does look super yummy. It looks like ikameshi. It might look similar, but the stuffing used in ikameshi is completely different than what's being used here. I don't know what ikameshi is. Should I look it up? Maybe. Generally, breadcrumbs, cheese, eggs, and tomato, among other things, are mixed to make the stuffing. Because it's a relatively simple dish, the chef's skill in preparing a proper mixture for the stuffing shines through. What is this flavor? Oh. The umami and the richness of seafood rampages ever so juicily across my tongue. It's enough to make me tremble. The defining flavors of the stuffing and cheese tomato and squid guts and anchovies too. You're right. I took those two, chopped them finely, and stir-fried them with fragrant olive oil, red chili pepper, and garlic. I then added white wine and reduced it for some time. That mixture's been added to the stuffing. Honestly, let me eat it. But the aspect of this dish that's mostly contributing to deepening its flavor is perhaps what's on the outside. The outside? After I I can never pronounce this word. Like, I can say it in my head, but my mouth won't corroborate. The stuffing. I added cream to the juices left in the pan, reduced it, and finished it off with salt and pepper. Squid guts and anchovy cream sauce. I dressed the squid with that juice. By doing so, the contrast between the sour and salty flavors of the dish is highlighted, and one can continue to enjoy their interesting interplay on the tongue. Deliciousness is not only to be found in the stuffing. That's not the sort of deliciousness I seek. The squid itself and its stuffing, the concord of those two elements, is what draws out the true flavor of the spear squid possesses. Such is my calamari rapieni. I read the next line. I will show you just how delicious this dish is by using my body. See, the thing is, the first thing you think is just like, she's gonna take off her clothes and do something really inappropriate. She's probably gonna do something real weird. Okay, no, never mind. I'm getting distracted. The calamari, ready to burst at any moment with the surging seafood flavor stuffed within. It's as if gently and glamorously enveloping our bodies. This winter's new selection. A special issue calamari lingerie. Oh my god. What is happening? What is going on? What? Okay, this season's must-buy. The smoothness and sparkle of the squid has been expressed in the silk fabric. The lane which sparkles in light like the scales of an anchovy adds luxurious appeal. He won't be able to resist touching it. The sparkly beast shaped to resemble suckers accent the womanly curve and shape of your bust. The translucent sexy camisole was made with the red of the chili peppers in mind. The garlic pattern girly lace embroidery will make sure you nail down that man you got your eye on. What is going on? What is happening? Their bodies are crazy. None of that made sense. No, none of it made sense. My, just as I thought. It tasted wonderful. What? Even Master Sami has nothing but praise. Now then, oh my god. That's all for the opening ad. Time for our headliner. Kobayashi Rendo's dish. This is Kosa. I don't know what that is. One of the most emblematic foods of Peruvian cuisine. Kosa means mashed potato. Simple. I'm gonna turn out some lights just because we're a little dark. Was that better? Probably not. Different kinds of seafood are layered together with mashed potato into multi-level shape, just like pressed sushi. One might even call it a different sort of potato salad. Okay. You mince the spear squid and egg white, onion, lemon, and mayonnaise, and finish off with the flavor with soy sauce. The paste is then formed and fried into a light and fluffy squid hamburger. The layer is bordered by one of mashed potatoes. Dyed a brilliant yellow by achi amarillo. Quintessentially Peruvian seasoning made by yellow chili peppers ground into paste. It has both sweet and spicy. Okay. One of Hokkaido's prized cultivars, the Irish cobbler potato, lends its rich sweetness the dish, further deepening the flavor of the spear squid. But something even more surprising lies beneath the hamburger. Normally, this layer is comprised of tuna. However, she used a rather unique ingredient. It's gonna be bugs or something. Never mind. Arapaima. Sure. Well, there it is, the rare ingredient masters in full form. People eat that? In fact, should it even be eaten? Of course, its light, delicate white meat is quite luxurious, and with proper cooking, it can resemble chicken tenderloin in texture. It's one of the treats of the tropics. I get friends in Japanese companies that specialize in rearing and selling the fish inside Japan. Besides, I've been to the Amazon to catch it many times myself. That's crazy. Yeah. Business as usual for you too, Kobayashi. Oh my god, my speech is just dying. Making a dish that is so very much like you. Well done. Hello, Rindo. Yes. She's tamed all the flavors to be found in the vast wilds, and elevated them to the realm of first-rate gourmet cuisine. Aldini's dish certainly had wonderful interactions between the inside and outside of the dish, but this dish is simply more impressive. I don't trust that. Okay, let's just keep going. To highlight the flavors of the spear squid with the supple meat of the arapaima to this extent, the impact of this dish is, yes, it's a dish that refines the body of all that tastes it. With just the first bite, a luxurious shape of regimen. The other underwear was sexier. No matter how seedy you may look, just 14 days and you'll feel the results. A secret weapon for slimming down. An out-of-shaped exercise ball. Just 15 minutes a day and you'll reach your ideal body. If only 15 minutes for 2 weeks would give you the perfect body, I mean... I'm just gonna keep... Okay, yep. We finished our deliberation. If any may object, let them speak now. I have no objections. A unanimous victory for Kobayashi Rindo-senpai. Yeah, that seemed very quick. Are you serious, damn it? I guess that second seed of the Elite 10 is just too strong. Yo, Aldini, your dish was pretty cool, but it looks like this time Rindo-senpai came out on top. Yeah. I poured everything I could onto that plate. But as it stands right now, you're better than me. It sucks, but it's the truth. But aside from all of that, can I ask you a question? Huh? If I am mistaken, then I beg your forgiveness in advance. However, in this last battle, I felt a certain unease from you. Kobayashi-senpai, you... Why are you so afraid? Oh my god. It's getting intense, you guys. She has so many moods. Like, afraid is nothing I would ever have described her as, and now it's just like, what is happening? Yeah, idiot. Who's afraid, eh? You bastard, the hell you talking about? That seems like you're deflecting a lot. So rude. The youngins these days, I'll tell ya. Oh, what's this? Now then, our battles for today are finished. We meet again tomorrow. The last day of the Regiment scene. Each side has only 2 chefs left. If either team secures 2 victories in the 5th bout, then it is the winner. But if both teams only manage 1 victory, then we advance to the 6th bout. Nay, what? There's so many twists and turns in this chapter. The next match, the 5th bout, will be the final battle of the Regiment scene. It is the final bout. What now? I have questions. We have no more pages. Okay. There are 2 ways to read that last thing. One, he has complete faith that Soma and Arena, or Tsukasa and Rindo, will just sweep the floor with the opponents. Or there is something like, I don't know, a plan or like just cause the only reason I'm saying 2 is just cause this seems like you can't have complete faith that Rina and Soma are just gonna win, or that everything is a lost cause and you'll just lose. I feel like that's a bit but I wonder what the Rindo's being afraid thing will do to her. And I want to know, like, why is that? Is she having second thoughts on Asami, or is there like an underlying story we obviously don't know because we don't really know Rindo that well? Like, I'm so confused. It went very quickly between Takumi and Rindo. But I suppose that was well because Takumi didn't really stand a chance. But I mean, I got questions, especially about that. The 5th bout will be the last, because I don't see Soma winning. I said that when he won his last one, like that was peak Soma. He's not better than that. He had to use every single thing he had. So unless okay, the only way I see the only way I see Irina and Soma winning the next bout is if it's Soma versus Rindo and Tsukasa versus Irina, because I already said Irina should beat Tsukasa. Yeah. And then Soma could beat Rindo if she more or less gives up or just like throws the match. That's because I do not think that Soma in a legitimate fight match could beat Rindo or Tsukasa. I don't think that's possible for Soma. So rather than it being the skill of Soma that takes home his victory, it would be the the mistakes of his opponent or whatever. I don't see Soma winning on his own, like of his own merit. It seems very unlikely. I don't know, like, because the thing is, I've said this before, this is not the end of the series. It definitely does not seem like the end of the series. I don't know why this would be the end of the series, to be completely honest. Just because, I mean, Soma's goal is pretty much to take the first seed in the Elite 10, and it's not like this fight is gonna get him there. So we have plenty of story left. And for Soma to already be on the level where he could beat one of the two at the top of the Elite seed, I think that's, like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna ruin the story. It depends entirely on what happens next. I mean, for all I know, we could get a time skip. But I just think that from the way I see the series progressing from here, it wouldn't make sense to already have Soma this strong of a chef. So, yeah. I don't see him winning legitimately. So there has to be something else going on, either with Rindo or with just how they do the Regiment de Cuisine, or like anything. But what was her name? Decora or whatever? Damn, she's so beautiful. Oh my god. Just dying. Just dying. And what else? I really did enjoy these. I like that because I thought it would be 2 full chapters just on Takumi and Rindo, and then we'd start with like one of them, and then the next chapter would be the other one of them, and then the conclusion. But we had like almost a full chapter of Asami coming in and being like, okay, I'm gonna change up the rules, and then Simon being like, okay, yeah, I agreed to this, and all that stuff. So yeah, that was really great. Especially because, as I said in the beginning, it was very predictable what the results were gonna be on this. Like, Rindo really did something weird. So yeah, that was great. I'm really looking forward to next week. I should be on schedule next week, because one of the things that have really been messing up my schedule, except for that one week where I was ill, has been the Olympics, which I care a little bit too much about. So I've just like messed up my sleep schedule, and I've been very tired, and I've just like, I basically molded my entire day-to-day life around watching the Olympics. So yeah, but now that's all the things that I watch are over now. So, and of course the Olympics ended like 2 days. So hopefully we won't have more of these catch-up things. But it was fun. It was very fun. I really enjoyed having a lot to read at the same time. But yeah, you can leave a like, leave a comment. I want to know your thoughts about like this is gonna be the last bout, and what do you think? What do you think about the Asami thing? And because we're reaching the end of the Regiment de Cuisine. I don't necessarily know if this is the end of the arc, but we're definitely reaching the end of the Regiment de Cuisine. So what do you think about that? What do you think like the outcome will be? Because I think, again, it seems pretty obvious that the rebels will win somehow. But if you don't think that, then what do you think will happen if they don't win? And if you think they win, then how and what will happen and stuff like that. I'm interested in knowing, because I'm honestly not entirely sure. Like, what will Asami do if the Elite 10 loses, and what would the rebels do if they lose? Like, so many questions. But like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe? This is subscribe now. This is comment, actually. And yeah, until next time. Bye.